Oké, hey, hallo allemaal, welkom in The Elder Scrolls Online, Tamriel Unlimited. Ik ben 100% klaar, ik moet met Profeet praten. Dr. Profeet. Hallo.
I hear familiar footfalls. Come closer, vestige. Welcome to the harbourage, vestige. This is as comfortable a home as an old dried-up husk like myself could hope for.
How did you find it?
Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the right smell about it.
When you first appeared to me in Cold Harbor, you spoke of my destiny.
Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, every road will get us nowhere. Before we truly understand our destination, we must speak of the past.
A history lesson?
Of a sort. I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the past, that you might understand the events that brought us to this time, this moment.
Okay, goodbye.
Enter my mind, vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events.
Harbourage, solo nog altijd.
Follow me, vestige, and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis.
Oké. Eventjes voor het geval dat.
My part in the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life. The Moth Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death.
Lekker.
It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study.
An Elder Scroll. Holy shit.
The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world. The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points throughout history, the actions of heroic mortals have rewritten them.
What does that have to do with me?
I only know that you are important, vestige. The scrolls reveal to me that your destiny is intertwined with that of the Five Companions.
Who are the Five Companions?
The Five Companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hoped to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh, the dragon god, to accept their leader as one of the Dragonborn.
Dragonborn?
The Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins. It is said that only a true Dragonborn can ignite the eternal dragon fires in the Imperial City.
Who was his leader?
Baron Aquilarius, the son of a Colovian duke, who led a rebellion against the Emperor Leovic and took the crown himself. Alas, Baron was not truly a Dragonborn, as those who sit upon the ruby throne must be, in accordance with tradition.
Go on.
You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool. It is time you met the Five Companions yourself and witnessed their fate.
Okay, goodbye.
The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next, Abnathan, powerful sorcerer, Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. The Imperial Emperor, Baron Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Manamarco, the traitor, the King of Worms, a powerful
Okay.
These were the 5 companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost Amulet of Kings.
How could the Amulet of Kings turn Varen into one of the Dragonborn?
Marco convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragonfires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn.
Why did Varen want to be Dragonborn?
By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, but unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender.
Tell me about the other companions.
Each of the 5 companions were chosen for their skill and courage, and each was given a special role to perform in the party. Who would you like to know more about?
Lyris Tittenborn.
You've already met Lyris. She's a Nord warrior from the frozen lands of Skyrim to the north, and it is said that her family lineage contains the blood of giants. Varen chose her for her strength and her loyalty to be his personal bodyguard.
Tell me about Sai-san.
Sai Sahan came from a long line of Redguard swordmaster nobles. He was the leader of the Dragon Guard, the security detail of Varen, the Elder Council. While Lyris was Varen's bodyguard, Sai was charged with protecting the entire group.
Tell me about Abner Tarn.
The Therns are one of the most influential families in Cyrodiil. Abner, their patriarch, is the leader of the Elder Council, a powerful battle mage and a shrewd politician. With his council, Varen was able to seize the Imperial throne years before.
I've heard enough about these 3. What about Marco? Wow.
Marco the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness.
What happened when it performed the ritual?
Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance brought about the greatest threat our world has ever known.
Goodbye. Oh, die gaan. Oh, okay.
There it is. The Dragonfire Brazier. Marco, certain this will work?
It will work, my liege. The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Elder. You have my word.
It better work, Marco, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
Baron Aquilarius, you are no heir to Elysia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears bits of thunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Marco, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Molanbar, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh, forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
Fucking hell.
The ritual tore the veil between Nairn and Oblivion, allowing Marco to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power the Dark Anchors and initiate the flame melting.
What went wrong?
Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nan. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit, Tamriel would be protected from the Daedra.
What happened next?
Manamako tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst. It gave Molag Bal the opportunity to disconnect the souls of Nan from their hosts.
What happened to the other companions?
Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Leris was captured by Manamako and delivered to Cold Harbor, the realm of Molag Bal.
What about Abner Fine and Manamarco?
Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clivio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Manamako and his worm cult.
How did you end up in Cold Harbor?
When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Manamako got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Cold Harbor, where I remained a prisoner until you freed me.
They saw you as a threat?
The truth is always a threat to evil men. Manamako feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes. Molag Bal does not favor loose ends. Walk with me.
Goodbye. Een beestje ook gewoon. Oh, het is begonnen als een klein beestje.
So long as the Amulet of Kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of Oblivion. But the Soul Burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Molag Bal the opportunity he desired. Molag Bal's dark anchors pierced the torn veil. It seemed to draw Nan into the depths of Cold Harbor. These terrible engines of destruction appearing all throughout Tamriel.
Oh, lekker. Gewoon zo'n klein beestje dat ik eerst was. Hoe groot hij nu is. Holy shit. Ja, wie is een lief beestje? Wie is een lief beestje? Ik vind hem echt geweldig.
If the Lord of Brutality and Domination is successful, he will merge our world and his own in a terrible flame melt. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity.
Tot Robert.
And so it falls to us, Vistage. We must stop Molag Bal and his dark anchors, or our world is doomed. And now history seems to have caught up with us. Shall we return to the harbor?
Yes, I'm ready to go back.
As you say.
Goodbye. En dan zijn we weer hier. Talk to the Prophet. Oké, maar fucking best. Al heet het gaan dus.
And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now.
You gave me a lot to think about.
And there is so much to do. But know this. You will not walk this path alone.
So, what's the next move?
We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history. We must assemble our own group of companions. The first you have already met.
Lyris Titanborn.
Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time.
What should I do in the meantime?
Minamako's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat. Seek out these agents, wherever they can be found, and expose their lies.
I'll do what I can do.
Forgive me. Bringing you to my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, Vistage.
Complete quest. Dus we krijgen een Prophet Recollector. Increase maximum magic cap bij 180. Oeh. En 1 skill point. Oké. Oh, dat zijn 3 recepten. Oké, maar fucking best. Silver Ravage, Natural Water en Stamina moet ik hebben. Waar is buiten? Waar is buiten? Hier. Deze kant op. Alrighty. En is de Drew is buiten. Holy shit. Ik ben eindelijk buiten. Woe! Even kijken. Nou, dat heeft eigenlijk alweer een kwartier van de aflevering gekost, dus dat maakt... Lukt helemaal goed. Dr. Lamboer. En van Castle. Mijn quest in dit gedeelte begint ook een beetje op te raken op dit moment. Laten we zeggen, ik heb nog voor 3 dingen binnen in de stad. Ik moet zeggen dat alleen laden nog een beetje soms fout gaat. Ah, hier ben je.
Once you recover 3 runes, one each of potency, essence and aspect, we shall begin the enchanting process.
I've got them right here.
You likely noticed their distinctive flares of light.
I did. What's the next step?
We begin at the enchanting table. There you will combine a rune of potency, essence and aspect. This simple puzzle forms a glyph. Now go, piece them together.
Okay.
Jora Oko.
Craft a glyph using a rune of potency, essence, and aspect. Return when you have forged intent into form.
Form accomplished. I have the glyph right here.
You should attach it to an item so you can see the enchantment's effects. You are now certified to fulfill enchanting rites. May you unravel the secrets of Nerd.
Oké, dus ik krijg een Jota. Ik krijg 1000 inspiration en 53 gold. Holy shit.
You show promise in every discipline I certify. Perhaps you seek to challenge my position as thrice-accredited master craftsman. If so, Millenith offers blacksmith, clothier, and woodworking certification. I last saw her at the local fighters guild.
Thank you. I have a few questions.
Certainly. Please specify.
How did you become a master crafter?
Decades ago, before all the trouble, I was a renowned chef in Cyrodiil. I had engaged an exclusive contract to provide the Mages Guild in their travels, providing food and drink that wouldn't spoil when portals.
How'd you learn enchanting and alchemy?
Broiling fish, forging glyphs, or mixing potions. It's all recipes and ingredients. I proved the theory when I joined the ranks of the Mages Guild. Mastered both crafts within 3 years. Not that I'm bragging.
Goodbye. Kijk maar ook naar buiten. Examen. Speel de wet van de pot. Dit moet ik niet hebben.